Hello you guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of our videos. If you are unaware and you have missed all of our announcement videos, I am pregnant. As I'm filming this, I'm 16 weeks pregnant. Very excited. I'm officially in the second trimester. This is my first pregnancy. I just wanted to recap kind of how my first trimester went. I've watched so many of these videos on YouTube, trying to research, trying to understand more like what is going on. Since it is my first pregnancy, everything is new and every little thing that I feel like, is that normal? Is that normal? So I wanted to share my experience. Obviously, this is just my experience. Everyone's pregnancy is different. Everyone's first trimester is different. So this is just my experience and I wanted to share it with you guys. Also, if you see my eye looking a little weird, I popped a blood vessel in my eye somehow. Woke up with that, so just girly things. Let's get started. So I found out I was pregnant at about 5-ish weeks, and I started tracking my first trimester kind of week by week at week 6. I'm just gonna go through week by week kind of how I was feeling, the things that I wanted to eat, the things I didn't want to eat. A main thing through my first trimester was exhaustion. So tired all the time. If I didn't take a 2-hour nap every day, could not function. Honestly, I didn't have a choice most days if I took the nap or not, because I would just fall asleep. I would feel so tired. I would lay down on the couch or on my bed and just be like, oh, I just need a second. And then I would wake up 2 hours later. It was the deepest sleep, and I was sleeping 2 hours every day for a nap, and then very long full nights of sleep as well. So just so tired all the time, very, very low energy. My morning sickness overall wasn't too bad. I was nauseous, but that subsided when I ate, which was a weird thing to try to get over that hurdle in my mind, because most of the time when you feel nauseous, you don't want to eat because it means you're sick. In my case, when I felt nauseous, if I ate, the nausea went away for at least a little bit. Like, I was still nauseous most of the time, but I never actually got physically sick. You know? I feel pretty lucky with that. The exhaustion was insane into the week by week. I said for week 6, very, very low energy, a little nauseous, really enjoying Taco Bell. I never experienced any cravings in my first trimester, only food aversions, which I feel like people don't talk about food aversions that often. They're not a joke. It's so intense. So the things that I really wanted nothing to do with, honestly, it was a lot of things. Smells were really, really intense for me. Potatoes of any kind, which normally I love potatoes of all kinds, in any form. Potatoes of any kind, that was a no-go. Cooked vegetables, honestly, any vegetables. I tried to get myself to eat some like raw carrots or sugar snap peas, but even like a salad sounded so horrible to me, which normally I love a salad. Those are two really weird things. Anything like creamy, mac and cheese or something, absolutely not. Even oatmeal. I used to eat oatmeal every single morning for breakfast, and the consistency of the oatmeal once I was in my first trimester was a no-go. So I had to completely change what I was eating. I ate a lot of eggs and toast because they were pretty bland. A lot of wheat thins. Taco Bell was good. I was really into their nachos. They have a triple layer nacho that's like cheese, red sauce, and refried beans. For some reason, sat very well with me during my first trimester. Taco Bell was a win. Week 7, I said still super low energy. This is when my food aversions really started. Josh's family wanted to go grab dinner together at one point. We were going through the list of food options. Nothing sounded good, and I felt so bad. Like, I hate being the picky person, but wasn't really up to me. It was up to the little one. This was super weird. I ended up really wanting Arby's, and not like a craving, but like that was the only thing that sounded edible. Normally Arby's is like not on my mind at all, so I don't know what that was, but they have roast beef sandwiches and a French dip. Sounded really delicious. Oh yes. Week 8. This started a really fun time. This probably lasted the rest of my first trimester. Anytime I looked at my phone or my computer, but especially my phone, I would get so sick. Instantly so nauseous. My head would start to hurt so badly. Could not look at my phone. Like I couldn't even look at the screen to check a notification or check a text. I was basically MIA on texting people, FaceTiming people. Couldn't do it. It made me so sick. I use blue light glasses, so I was able to go on my computer for maybe 5 minutes at a time before I had to take a break, which made editing extremely hard. It made work with emails extremely hard because I had to work in 5-minute chunks, but I at least was able to go on there for a few minutes at a time. I read a lot of books, at least a book a week during that time period, because that's all I could do. Week 9, more food aversions started coming up. The smell of bacon, grease, Clayton's food, so my dog's food, couldn't scoop out his food and feed him because the smell of it was so strong to me. That was fun. Poor Josh had to kind of change up his breakfast routine. He was really nice about it. That was fun. Week 10 was about the same as week 9. During those 2 weeks, my gag reflex really came in. Anytime I was brushing my teeth, I would gag. Anytime I tried to swallow like my prenatal vitamin, that was a nightmare. I also started getting overheated so easily. If I was in the sun, direct sun, for more than 2 minutes, it would completely drain me as if I'd been out at the beach for an entire day. Basically, I've been living by a fan. Okay, so week 11 was kind of a turning point. I noticed that in the mornings I had a little bit more energy. I wasn't waking up feeling as nauseous, but come 5 p.m., I started feeling so sick. Really just wanted to lay and curl up on the couch. And then if I had not eaten dinner by 6:15, it was over. I was so sick and just felt so terrible. Like I could barely get myself off the couch to like get upstairs, try to shower and get into bed. It was rough. Week 11, I also started really enjoying Chipotle. A new kind of food getting introduced back into my diet. Week 12 was about the same as week 11. Week 13 was when I really started to feel the change of like, I think I'm coming out of this. There were a lot more good days where I didn't feel nauseous that day and I had energy to actually get things done. There were still days where all I could do was lay on the couch and sleep or watch TV, but I feel like week 13 was really kind of the top where I was starting to come over it and really start to see the light. Not every day felt miserable. And now that I'm in my second trimester, obviously there's still some days where it's just really hard and my body hurts and I'm tired, but overall the last 2 to 3 weeks have been so much nicer. That's an overview of my first trimester. I hope this was informative for you guys. If you want to keep seeing these videos, comment down below and let me know, and I can do a overview of my second trimester as well. I'm hoping to make a few more pregnancy type videos also, so if you have any that you'd like to see from me, comment down below. Again, I'm going to be a first-time mom, so I don't have that much knowledge to share, but I can kind of tell you what I've learned from videos and research and things that I am doing to prepare for this baby. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up for me. You guys are great, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!